Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K channel, and today we have Jake and Becca from the wonderful Jackals Backbone with us. Join us in. Welcome.
Hello.
I should actually say that we've been filming a lot of videos, so they've been welcome to the channel many, many times.
I feel right at home.
Right, today's video is a band I've never heard of, and I'm really looking forward to checking them out. So I'm pretty certain none of you guys have heard them either. Let's go check it out.
One more time. They say you like it and want the show. They say you manipulate and cast your shadows. Satisfied, big and gay, your best friends. Money size, fight right, no one can break this year. This is your final call. Wake up, you jack soul. Kingpin, ready to attack. You shall stand. Kingpin, they say you tailgate and lead the way. They say you instigate behind the closed doors. Satisfied, big and gay, your best friends. My size, fight right, no one can break this year. This is your final call. Wake up, you dead soul. You say, I see, you fucking play. You say, I lie, can't wait away. Did you fucking well? Well, out there, Kingpin, ready to attack. You shall stand. Kingpin.
Okay, there we go. So that is the song Kingpin. And I'm just going to try and pronounce this by Tabahi or Tabahi, or it's going to be something along there. A Pakistani thrash metal band. So let's throw this over to Jake and Becca for your feedback. Over to you go.
Weren't really feeling that much, to be fair, and I like sort of that sort of hardcore thrash, but I thought the vocals were way too loud.
Okay.
Way too loud. Guitars were too quiet.
You could hear the solo though. So.
Yeah, but I feel like the guitar, I feel like the vocal and the drum. I don't know. I thought the vocals are way too loud. The vocals were good, but they're very too loud. Solo was good, but that's all I can say. Becca's got more things to say, but it was
Wasn't for
okay.
you.
It was okay.
I don't know why
Okay.
you say more to say because I don't.
No, you mentioned that a bit.
No, I was just basically saying like it started off really good. Like it had me invested like with the sort of stabs and everything. Okay, yeah. Oh, this isn't really going anywhere for me.
Okay.
I
Fair
don't.
enough.
I always loved like thrash metal and everything, but for some reason it just didn't quite grasp me in.
Okay.
But there's probably
No
got
worries.
other songs that I need to listen to, so I'm not gonna pull them out completely.
No problem, Andy.
Maybe sort of it was inaccessible to Jake and Becca because they're probably too young to remember like the 80s German thrash, this is obviously a throwback to. I mean, the guy had a destruction patch on his jacket, for example. I like the look of the video. Very much reminded me of the one that this band put out. You know, just individual members, facial shots. What do you call it? Blackouts behind them, so you just see them on the frame. I mean, I thought that was great. I mean, I enjoyed the solo, and I hate guitar solos, to be honest. But yeah, that was classic thrash. Obviously, we've got a retro feel. Obviously, influenced by that era. Those sort of early German bands. Whether that's intentional, whether, as we've discussed before, Dave, some of these not world leaders in sort of heavy metal music are a little bit behind the times when it comes to sort of their production and what they actually sort of produce as bands. They're a little bit behind the times with the rest of the world, but it may well have been a deliberate throwback to a period that they all are fans of. But I thought that was really good. I like that a lot.
Okay. Kirk, over to you.
Yeah, I've only ever reviewed one Pakistan band, and they were excellent. A technical death metal band called Azab put out an album last year called Summoning the Cataclysm. I agree 100% with Andy. That is a bit of a throwback to the two-tonic thrash of the 80s. That is basically a creator with a modern production. I don't think it was reductive, though, because, when we hear this genre now, black and thrash, they're using so many cliches from that early to mid-80s era, and almost with a sense of humor. And after a while, it becomes a bit, to use Becca's term, drab. That was excellent. I really enjoyed that song. Love the attitude, the energy behind it. And crucially, they've decided that maybe they've just never heard Venom or Motorhead because that was not part of the sound. And in my opinion, that's why I enjoyed it, because you hear too much of this black and roll and black and thrash bands, and they're just trying to be Venom and Motorhead. And that was clearly Destruction, Sodom, and Creator. But again, it wasn't reductive. I enjoyed it. I would definitely review that album. I love thrash metal.
But Kirk, you have to agree a little bit. The guitars are way too low.
I don't think they were. Honestly, that isn't. If I had headphones on, I'd be able to give a more expert opinion. To me, I thought the mix was fine there.
No, I thought the vocals were way too loud.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, Kirk.
So,
sorry.
Let me wrap it up on here. So first of all, I'm going to address your point. What are you listening to this on? Mobile phone?
Yes.
With a Bluetooth speaker or just through the speaker on the phone?
Through the speaker.
So it depends on what you've got it going through. Will depend on what frequencies will be coming through. So one of the reasons I always have, I'm listening at the moment on speakers, but you'll have noticed during that song, if you were watching us, I actually switched to headphones at one point. And the reason I was doing that was I wanted to check the balance, because I was kind of questioning. The balance was actually good, but what they've probably done is they've tweaked it so far in one of the frequencies that when it's on certain devices, certain instruments sound louder than the other. And that we found that with us before as well on the channel. One of us thinks that guitars were too loud or too quiet, and the others are going, well, hang on, no, it sounds perfect. What are you on about? So It's one of those things, it does happen. So far, that's been my favourite song that we've reacted to today. It's not going to set the world on fire as far as thrash songs, but it was thoroughly enjoyable for me. I enjoyed it. My feet was tapping. It was a good length. It was under 3 minutes. I like that. It ain't a doom song. I don't have to sit there for 15 minutes sitting twiddling my thumbs, so I'm quite happy. And it just got to the point, and I liked that. I do think that the drums are all programmed as well. Just on
I agree. I agree.
They're far too tight. They were too syncopated.
Too clicky.
Too clicky, too to the point, and sounded programmed.
I
They've
agree.
obviously tried to make them sound like live drums, but you can hear it on the hi-hat. It's been programmed. The hi-hat's
Yeah.
So, and also you didn't see a drummer in the music video. So I think it's just two of them.
Nice.
You never notice these things, Andy.
To be fair, my screen froze after two.
Yeah.
Andy, I think that you and we're always going to love music like this, aren't we? And I don't think it was a throwback. I just think they were influenced by Teutonic thrash from the 80s.
Okay.
And they've updated it, whether by intention or not, with a clean production. I enjoyed it.
Oh, good track. So that was Kingpin by Tabahi. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name, the band, wrong. I do apologise. But thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.